The soft hum of the aquarium's ambient sounds was punctuated by the mesmerizing dance of fish in vibrant hues. Robin's eyes traced the aquatic ballet, finding a peculiar kind of solace in their fluid movements. The tranquility shattered when a voice, once familiar, echoed in her ears. "Robin, is that really you?" The voice, belonging to her ex-husband, cut through the serene atmosphere like a blade. Turning slowly, she saw him accompanied by a woman heavily pregnant and a teenage girl who shared a striking resemblance to him. His smirk was unmistakable. "Well, well, look who's here. Robin, the woman who couldn't give me the one thing I wanted." Robin braced herself, her heart pounding as the weight of the past crashed upon her. "Peter," she replied, forcing composure into her voice. "It's been a long time." The pregnant woman, his mistress, chimed in with a mocking tone. "So, this is the infamous ex-wife. You look even more pathetic than he described." The teenage girl, presumably their daughter, joined the chorus of disdain. "You, Dad, you were married to her. You really have terrible taste." Robin felt a mix of anger and misery boil inside her. "No matter what you all think, I am very happy now. Divorcing you was the best thing that ever happened to me." Laughter erupted from the trio, echoing in the cavernous space. Unbeknownst to them, the situation was about to take an unexpected turn. Screams erupted from the surrounding area, diverting everyone's attention. Amidst the chaos, Robin, Peter, and the others turned to see someone approaching. The ex-husband's family froze, their eyes wide open, mouths agape in shock. Robin, too, shifted her gaze towards the commotion. It was the start of a reckoning that would unravel the twisted threads of the past. As the screams faded into the background, the tension in the aquarium hung thick in the air. Robin's eyes remained fixed on her ex-husband, Peter, who seemed unmoved by the commotion around them. The pregnant mistress and their daughter glared at Robin, a venomous disdain lingering in the air. With a sly grin, Peter leaned in, his voice dripping with casual cruelty. "You know, Robin, I've been meaning to tell you something. Life's taken an interesting turn for me." Robin's brow furrowed, a sense of foreboding settling over her. "What are you talking about, Peter?" His gaze hardened, devoid of any remorse. "I'm going to be a father again. Surprise. I got another woman pregnant. Isn't that wonderful?" Robin's heart sank as the weight of his words bore down on her. "Another woman? Pregnant?" Her voice quivered, disbelief etched on her face. The pregnant mistress interjected, a cruel smirk playing on her lips. "Looks like your ex-husband upgraded. Clearly, he learned from his mistakes." Peter continued, his tone mocking and dismissive. "So, here's the deal. I'm divorcing you. I can't be tied down to someone who couldn't give me what I needed. Pathetic, really." Robin felt a surge of emotions, devastation, anger, and a profound sense of betrayal. "How can you be so heartless, Peter? After everything we shared." His laughter cut through her words like a knife. "Shared? Oh, please. I've moved on to better things. You were just a blip in my life, a mistake I corrected." The teenage daughter sneered. "Yeah? Dad, she was a loser. Glad you divorced her." Despite the torment, Robin summoned the strength to respond. "No matter what you say, I'll find happiness. Divorcing you was the best decision I ever made." As the trio laughed, the echoes of their mockery resonated in the aquarium. Little did they know, this casual cruelty would set in motion a chain of events that would challenge their perception of truth and justice. With the painful encounter at the aquarium still echoing in her mind, Robin sought solace in the comforting embrace of Alan. He was a beacon of understanding and warmth, a man who would help her rebuild the fragments of her shattered heart. One evening, As they sat in their cozy living room, Alan gently took Robin's hands in his. "Robin, I want you to know that I love you for who you are. Your past doesn't define you, and I am here for you, no matter what." Tears welled in Robin's eyes as she felt the genuine compassion in Alan's words. "Thank you, Alan. I never thought I'd find someone so caring after everything that happened." Alan smiled, his eyes filled with sincerity. "Life is about new beginnings, Robin. We create our own happiness, and I am committed to making every day better for you." As they shared their dreams and fears, Robin found herself opening up about her desire for a family, something that had eluded her in the past. Alan listened attentively, his love unwavering. "Robin, I want to build a life with you. We may not be able to change the past, but we can shape our future together." Months passed, and their love blossomed. Robin and Alan decided to take a leap of faith and start a family. The joy they found in each other's company became the foundation for their shared dreams. One day, Robin joyfully announced, "Alan, we're going to be parents." Alan's eyes sparkled with delight. "That's wonderful, Robin. Our journey is just beginning, and I can't wait to share it with you." Their daughter, Sarah, entered the world as a testament to their love. As Robin held her newborn in her arms, she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the new beginning that Alan had brought into her life. "In the haven of their home," Alan whispered, "you are not defined by your past, Robin. We create our own happiness, and this, right here, is ours." Little did they know that their united front would become the bedrock of strength when faced with unexpected challenges from the shadows of the past. As the years passed, Sarah blossomed into a remarkable young woman. Her beauty and grace were complemented by an inner strength that echoed her mother's resilience. She ventured into the world of modeling, winning beauty pageants, and capturing the hearts of those around her. One day Sarah, adorned in the glimmering gown she wore when crowned the beauty queen, walked confidently into the room where her mother, Robin, and stepfather, Alan, were sitting. She held a magazine with her beaming face gracing the cover. "Mom, Dad, look at this. I'm on the cover," Sarah exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Robin's heart swelled with pride, and Alan beamed with joy. "Sarah, that's incredible. You've come so far, and you've made us incredibly proud," Alan exclaimed, his voice brimming with genuine admiration. Robin, wiping away a tear, added, "You are truly the most beautiful girl, not just in appearance, but in your strength and character. We always knew you were destined for greatness." Sarah chuckled. "Well, Dad, looks like I got my modeling career from you. And Mom, I got your resilience. It's the perfect combination, isn't it?" They shared a heartfelt moment, reveling in Sarah's triumphs. The room filled with laughter and love, a stark contrast to the shadows of the past that lingered in the corners of Robin's memory. One day, Sarah decided to surprise her estranged biological father. As they stood before him, Sarah's poised demeanor seemed to catch him off guard. "Dad, meet the daughter you thought was a result of bad choices. Turns out, Mom wasn't as pathetic as you believed." The ex-husband stammered, unable to find words, as Sarah continued, "I've achieved so much, and Mom's not infertile, by the way. You couldn't see beyond your own prejudices." The pregnant mistress, who had mocked Robin years ago, looked on in shock. "You turned out pretty well, huh?" Sarah grinned, leaving the ex-husband's family speechless. As Sarah left the room, Robin and Alan exchanged a proud glance. The chapter that began in an aquarium, marked by cruelty and ridicule, now unfolded with triumph and grace. Little did they know, the echoes of Sarah's triumph would set the stage for a surprising turn of events. The echoes of Sarah's triumph reverberated through their lives, but the past still cast a lingering shadow. Determined to confront the injustices Robin had endured, Alan, a seasoned lawyer, decided it was time for intervention. One evening, as they sat in the dim glow of their living room, Alan looked at Robin with a sense of purpose. "Robin, it's time to set things right. No one should be allowed to get away with the pain they've caused you." Robin nodded, her eyes reflecting a mix of gratitude and anticipation. "But how, Alan? It's been so long, and I've tried to move on." Alan took her hands in his gaze unwavering. "We'll start by ensuring you get the alimony you're owed. No one should escape their responsibilities, especially not him." The legal proceedings began, and Alan confronted Robin's ex-husband, demanding the outstanding alimony. The ex-husband, who once reveled in his callous actions, now faced the consequences of his neglect. In the midst of the confrontation, the ex-husband retorted defiantly, "Why bother, Robin? You were always a burden. A divorced, infertile woman. No one would want you." Alan, undeterred, shot back, "Your actions have consequences. It's time to pay what you owe, not just financially, but for the emotional turmoil you've put Robin through." As the legal battle unfolded, Alan uncovered a shocking truth. The child whom the ex-husband had flaunted as his own was not biologically his. A DNA test exposed the deception orchestrated by the pregnant mistress. Upon revealing this revelation, the mistress nervously stammered, "I didn't think it mattered. He wanted a child so badly, and I didn't know who the real father was." Alan, with a measured tone, replied, "It matters. Deception and lies have a way of catching up with people. Robin deserves the truth." The ex-husband, once arrogant and dismissive, now faced the repercussions of his actions. As the legal proceedings progressed, Alan ensured that justice prevailed, not just for financial restitution, but for the emotional wounds that needed healing. In the quiet moments that followed, Alan looked at Robin, a reassuring smile on his face. "We're taking control of our narrative, Robin. No more shadows from the past." Little did they know that the revelations would trigger unexpected consequences, setting the stage for a tumultuous journey toward redemption. With the truth exposed, the atmosphere crackled with tension as the legal battle continued to unfold. Robin, Alan, and their legal team stood firm, ready to face the reckoning that awaited the ex-husband and his deceitful accomplices. In the courtroom, Alan faced the ex-husband with an unwavering gaze. "Your actions have consequences, and today you'll be held accountable for the pain you've inflicted on Robin. Justice will be served." The ex-husband, once confident and arrogant, now appeared disheveled and anxious. "I didn't think it would come to this. It's just alimony. She should move on." Robin, sitting beside Alan, retorted, "It's not just about money. It's about acknowledging the wrongs you've committed and ensuring you don't hurt others the way you hurt me." As the legal proceedings continued, the pregnant mistress, now visibly distressed, approached Robin. "I never meant for this to happen. I didn't think it mattered. Can we settle this outside court?" Robin, stern yet composed, replied, "No more secrets. The truth must come to light, and we'll let the court decide what's fair." The daughter, caught in the crossfire, hesitated as she spoke to Robin. I didn't know all this. Dad never told me." Robin, softened by the sincerity in the daughter's voice, replied, "It's not your fault, dear. But it's time for everyone to face the consequences of their actions." In the final moments of the courtroom drama, Alan presented irrefutable evidence of the false paternity. The ex-husband's family, once united in deceit, now faced the unraveling of their carefully constructed lies. The judge, presiding over the case, delivered a verdict that sent shockwaves through the room. In light of the evidence presented, the court rules in favor of the plaintiff, Robin. The alimony owed will be paid in full, and the truth about the child's paternity will be acknowledged. As the gavel struck, a sense of justice washed over Robin. The reckoning was not just about financial compensation. It was about reclaiming her dignity, exposing the lies, and ensuring that the past could no longer haunt her. Outside the courtroom, Alan embraced Robin. We did it, Robin. This chapter is finally closing, and we can move forward without the weight of the past. Little did they know that the repercussions of the reckoning would extend beyond the courtroom, leading to unexpected twists that would reshape their lives once again. With the courtroom drama behind them, Robin and Alan sought solace in the haven of their home. The echoes of the verdict lingered, and the weight that had burdened Robin's shoulders for so long began to lift. However, they knew that the journey toward true redemption was far from over. As they sat together on their living room couch, Sarah joined them, a sense of victory lingering in the air. Mom, Dad, we did it. Justice prevailed, and I'm so proud of both of you. Alan looked at Robin with a tender smile. It's not just about winning a legal battle, but about reclaiming our narrative and finding closure. Robin nodded, her eyes reflecting a mix of gratitude and relief. I never thought this day would come, Alan. Thank you for being my pillar of strength. The doorbell rang, interrupting their moment. As Alan opened the door, a deliveryman handed him an envelope. Alan's eyes scanned the contents, and a triumphant grin crept across his face. It's the final alimony payment. We've closed this chapter, Robin. Robin accepted the envelope, a symbolic gesture marking the end of a painful era. It's finally over. Now we can focus on our family and the love that has brought us through this journey. In the following days, the news of the courtroom victory spread. Friends and well-wishers reached out, offering words of support and admiration for Robin's strength. The community that had witnessed her journey from heartbreak to triumph celebrated the resilience that had defined her. One evening, as they gathered for a family dinner, Sarah raised her glass. To us, the family that overcame the shadows of the past and emerged stronger together. The clinking of glasses resonated through the room, a toast to family, love, and redemption. As they savored the warmth of the moment, a knock on the door interrupted their celebration. Opening the door, they were surprised to find Daniel, the lawyer who had played a pivotal role in their legal victory. I heard about the outcome and wanted to congratulate you all. Justice has been served. Robin extended her hand, gratitude in her eyes. Thank you, Daniel. Your support meant the world to us. He smiled. I'm glad I could help. If there's anything you ever need, don't hesitate to reach out. As the door closed, Alan embraced Robin, and Sarah joined in the family hug. In that moment, surrounded by love and support, they realized that true redemption wasn't just about overcoming adversity. It was about forging a new path filled with love, resilience, and the unwavering strength of family ties. Little did they know that their story would inspire others to face their own challenges, marking the beginning of a chapter where love triumphed over the shadows of the past.